Hello and welcome to the penultimate race of season 3, round 11 of 12 of the SFR League. Many of you know me. I am Mr. Wood. I do reserve in this league and I'll be bringing you the action today. And as a reserve, I have had about 3 or 4 races this season in this league, and the wheel-to-wheel action has been absolutely phenomenal. It's really good. So yeah, to be able to commentate today, it's a great opportunity. I don't have a lot of experience commentating, so I probably will pronounce some names wrong, like Toss the Cabba, and I'll probably miss something on track. So if I do, please accept my apologies. Obviously I will try not to, but we shall see how that goes. Yeah, looking at Discord, Toss the Cabba's looking hopefully to have a better result than the NRL race last season, where he crashed, unsurprisingly. So did Jurdy. Jurdy making his debut today actually in this league, along with this man, who I've been told to pronounce as Cold. Somehow. He's Dutch, so that's beyond my tiny British brain. So yeah, we'll see how Cold and Jurdy get on in today's race, making their debuts. Not had a lot of practice, to be fair, so yeah, it should be interesting. Let's have a look for the weather forecast actually. Oh, Will Answer said yes, wet race. If that's true or not, I don't know. Let's probe a little deeper. As Cold makes his way out on track. That's a nice helmet, I think. The black, orange and white. Yeah, oh, I like that. Number 88, Two Fat Ladies, in his Ferrari today. Who else have we got here? Dommy Lee, a reserve I think in this league, Alfa Romeo today. Another reserve, we have Cool Guy, still in the pits in the Williams. Yearly, like I said, in the Renault today, and Cold in his Ferrari. And also we'll give a shout out to Front Kugel Nice. His first race as the official Season 3 World Champion, so big congratulations to him. I don't know whether today he'll look at this as a race he must win for the stats, or whether he'll just take it easy and let someone else have a chance. I don't know. I don't know what's going through his mind, but we shall see. And yeah, just to get back to you on that weather report, thank you, Will. He has advised it's going to be heavy rain for 2/3 of the race, and it should dry out at the end. So that will be a huge challenge for the drivers, and especially when it comes to strategy. What tyre they'll go to at the end of the race. Yeah, as you battle those changing conditions here with the walls so close, it's very difficult to keep it out of the barriers. As Cold does begin his flying lap. Let's get the telemetry sorted. Oh, lots of drivers out at the moment on the track. Cold is the first one on a flying lap. We'll see how in the Haas 1:41.905. I'd love to see if anyone can beat that today. Oh, he takes that very close indeed. You have to really balance the throttle here because this part of the track gets very, very narrow. Oh, yeah, get it slowed down. Little lock up on the inside. Dommy Lee has retired from the session. You can see his car on track, so I'm not too sure why that is. McLaren getting out of the way. Yeah, track limits there can be a bit, that white line is the limit, so if you go over that you might get an invalidation, but he keeps it clean there. And this part of the track you really need to set the car up, not brake too late, but end up in the wall on the other side, and you want to make sure your exit He's nice and clean and using all of the track that he can there. That's really good. And again, rides that curve nicely, brings it up to the wall. Last corner here, takes that nice and you can go flat from this point on. And we go. That work. Let's see if Dace is on a flying lap. I'm not too sure. Might be heading into the pits. Racing point into the pits. Oh, Exotic's gone round. Does he have damage? It looks okay. It looks okay. He's kept that out. Sliding that car through the walls. Oh, he's gone round again. Okay, no, doesn't avoid damage. He hasn't retired. He's just waiting, I think, for... Okay, no. Oh, he's more damage. More damage. There's Funf. Goes fastest. 2/10 up on Roger's time. And oh, what a love... I think... Is this Exotic or is this Ken Block? But there won't be much of that Haas left by the time he makes it into the pits. At this rate. But... don't hit the pit wall, please. Please don't do a toss. Okay, good. Yep. Tommy leaves left the session. There is McLaren coming around. Are they enough? No, Dace into the pits. Let's see who's on track at the moment. I think Red Dog might be on a lap. Let's ride on board with him. Currently 13th, the last of those who have set a time. So perhaps that wasn't a competitive lap. Oh, I think the invalidation there took too much of that curve. Hopefully he's got enough to go around again, unless this is, oh no, this is a timed lap, so hopefully he's got enough fuel to go around. Who have we got behind? Cool Guy, behind him, on a flying lap. The front Cougar Nice has been disqualified. Right, that answers that question. He's going to do a last to first, and I think. Cool Guy enters the pits, and it is quite a hard pit entry, to be honest with you. I'd say I've crashed there before, but that would be very embarrassing to share, so I won't. Who's coming round? Got an Alpha Tauri of Cornet starting his flying lap. Let's have a look with him. Interesting helmet. It's a bit like a sunset, I think. Quite pretty. Good job. See how he does. You want to bring it right up against the wall there. It's really important to get a good exit because this straight, almost a kilometre long. It's huge, and this you can run a little bit wide there over the curb. It does lock up slightly, but oh, that was a good apex. Carries that speed forward. Get all the way over to the right hand side. Don't hit too much of that curb. That's perfectly executed. That's cool. I think I was moving out of the way. You can take this quite hard now because they have taken the Singapore sling away. As he comes up towards, I think it's a government building. Can't really see it on that angle. Yeah, brought the car down really nicely there. Powers away, and that's purple sector 2, I think. So perhaps he'll be challenging for pole position here. Needs to be patient with this part of the track. Very easy to put it in the wall here. It's really good through there. Again, takes a nice chunk of the curb. Again, it's a lot of left, right at this track. Right up against the wall, using as much track as he can. Chucks it into the last corner and it's a 10th off Rogers, 134.2. Very good lap from Cornet. Cool beans. Let's see what he can. He's on an out lap. Well, that's a half a house. He's had an excursion. Where's that turn 8? I think that is. It looks like he's got away with it. No damage. Will has just crossed the line with a 1:35.7 competitive time, and I've not seen that helmet from Will before. Oh, what is this camera? Very bright, it's almost a Felipe Massa replica. Fogler Bell has gone third fastest, 134.458. Will just cut the corner there. Probably not a flying lap, I'd imagine. Cole's sitting in P7 at the moment. I'm not too sure what to make. It's just Rob letting him drive us through, okay. Mercedes have just crossed the line. Van Rocco and Delta Lima. Hoping they can move up the grid a bit. Jody stays 12th at the moment, 136.2. Oh, he begins to fly lap. That'll be why he's staying there. Big Boy is slightly up on his time at the moment, so he can move up from P10. I think his DRS, and his DRS is not open. Maybe he's coming in then. We've got an Alfa Romeo having some problem. Rogers, has he crashed? He's in 4th at the moment. He can drive us through. Everything looks in order. Will into the pits. As the Haas of Exotic crosses the line. So P11 135.9. And Ferrari hold into the pits. And the other Ferrari touched the paper behind him. Nice helmet. Pink and black, yeah, very good. Also into the pits. Fogler Bell into the pit. Everybody into the pits. Can we have some action, please? Van Rocco into the pits. Delta Lima goes up into the pits. Jersey, let's see what you can do. He's on a time lap at the moment. Took a huge amount of curb there, but I think he's got away with it. Last corner, throw it in. Really nice. Keep it flat. Pin it through here. Does go faster. 135.7. Good lap from him. Last, I think, yeah, is pitting. If he can get past that Mercedes. Forces his way through. Cool guy. Just about into the pit. Yeah, Rogers, this is... Yeah, into the pits. We've got a Red Bull, a righty boy. Yeah, he'll be picking as well. So, who do we have on track? We have Exotic. In lap. And Date, it is, yeah, just behind him. And lap as well. Let's go on board with Jody going again. He's 2/10 up on his time. He might be going yet again, Jody. Let's follow him in the Renault. He's his debut today. I mentioned earlier. Let's see what he can do. The Renault looking rather good in the night, I have to say. And of course, this is the first track in F1 history to host a night race. Back in 2008. And interestingly, it is the only track on the calendar to have had the safety car deployed in every event so far. So whether there'll be one today, with the rain especially, as Jurdy comes around the last pit entry. So maybe had a invalidation, I think, then. That's a shame, he was 2/10 up. Dave is on a flying lap, let's follow him. So you can see the crossover between turn 8 and turn 14. Thankfully there's a barrier in the way. Let's have a look, who goes here. Through turn 10 and 11. Fast right of 11. And then a left through turn 12 over the Anderson Bridge. Get as far right as you can for that wall. Really takes as much apex as you can. Really good through there. Turn 13, you need a good exit out of that turn for this straight. Yeah, that was nice through there. Purple sector 2, this could be a good lap from Dace, you know. Take as much curb as you can, a little bit of throttle. And, oh, I think he touched the wall there on the outside. Bring it in under the bridge, under the grandstand. Get as close to the wall as you can, that's where you'll find the track time. Dace can go around the final corner. 5th at the moment. Dace does go faster, now on a 134.4. 2/10 away from corner, but a very good lap. speaking of Cornet, he's on a fine lap and he's 2 tenths up, so he's going to be challenging for pole position here with this lap. Purple sector 2 again, as a lot of the drivers are on the track now for their final runs. Follow Cornet. Will and his teammate begins his flying lap, just gone past. Has Delta Lima. Takes a lot of curb there. Yeah, brings it right up to the wall. And throws it in really hard for the last corner. Cornet does go fastest, nearly 3 tenths up on his time. Excellent lap from him. Whether he will stay there is another question. As Cool Guy, I think, begins his flying lap. Atamar also beginning his flying lap. Good boy on his flying lap as well. There's a lot of track here in sector 3. Got an Alfa Romeo ahead of him, and Red Bull further in front again. And what this big boy goes faster with a 135.0. Good lap from him. Time's tumbling now. I've got a Mercedes coming across the line. That's Van Rocco. Stays where he is at the moment. And his last lap. Fogler Bell stays 4th, doesn't improve that time around. And Exotic stays where he is. And Exotic too. He has had a few things already, bringing out his inner Ken block. It's not retired. Will Ans goes faster. P9 for him. Delta Lima crosses the line, P18. 4 tenths off his teammate at the moment. I'll be a bit disappointed with that. As Lassa Haverhouse goes 6th, 134.6. Good lap from him. I think both Williams are coming around the final corner. As Exotic brings it right uphill all there, trying to take as much. And again, nice turning. He's giving himself as much room as possible to maximise the corner speed. Right and then left and all the way into second gear, working the throttle. Red Dog 136.6 has Kenny Coolbeans third with a 134.3. Dace follows. Dace is finished. Rogers 133.5. 4 tenths up on Cornet. That's a good lap. Van Rocco stays P17. Toss P7, 134.8. Big boy stays where he is. Fogler Bell. Exotic, the last driver to complete a time. And does he improve on P14? Yes, P9. Good job from Exotic there in the end. It was a troubled qualifying up until that point, but he does pull a good lap out the bag at the end. So good job. Run you through the starting order. Rogers P1, 133.5, 4 tenths up from P2 man. Cornet, Fogler Bell in 3rd, Coolbeans 4th, Dace 5th, Lassa Haverhouse 6th, Tosta Caber 7th, standing in today in the Ferrari. Big Boy P8, Exotic P9, Atamar 10th, New Boy Cold P11 in the other Ferrari, Willans P12, Righty Boy P13, Yerdy P14, 15 Cool Guy, 16th Red Dog, and the 2 Mercedes, the fan favourites, Van Rocco, Delta Lima line up 17th and 18th. Domin Lee 19th, didn't set a time, not too sure what happened to him. And the world champion Front Kugelnice will start in last place. It looks a bit wet here in Singapore, and of course if you guys do have any any predictions, who's going to win, who will have fastest lap, who will crash out first, who the best commentator is, do send them in. If they're good enough, I might read them in my head, and if they're really good, I might even read them out. and you can argue about that in the comments. I'm going to check the stream now, see if anyone has commented, because I feel pretty bad if they have. But yes, whether we'll have a safety car today, I don't know. Like I said, every real race here has had at least one. So in the rain you'd think it could be more likely. As they begin their formation lap, predicted pit stop, wet. The start will be crucial here. Hopefully they can keep it clean. So it is going to be a huge test to these guys. Tommy Lee is complaining on the radio about the spray, the words he's using. But yeah, he is concerned about the spray. It's right on board with him. Where is he? Oh, he's 19th. Yeah, that'll be why. The other way. Yeah, that looks pretty hard to see. When you see the shots like this, you don't really appreciate how bad the spray is because you're looking at it from an angle. But when you're on board, you're just looking straight into the spray, so you have a lot more in your line of vision. But yeah, it is supposed to dry a lot towards the end of the race, so, and okay. Red Dog facing the wrong way. Cool Guy disqualified, probably for the collision. Does Lima for the collision. There's a big gap to Van Rocco. Maybe he's just trying to hold them there for as long as he can. Roger's in position. Cornet alongside him, who will get the ideal run into turn. How aggressive do you go in these conditions as the final cars round the final corner? This is where your nerves kick in as a driver. You prepare the clutch, you build up the revs, you focus your eyes on that gantry, you watch for the red lights. Any second now. Here we go. Look for the 5 lights. You look but never stare. So tick on. 4, 5. Here we go. Who's going to get the run into turn 1? It's lights out, and the Singapore Grand Prix is go. It looks like it's a better start from Cornet. I can't really tell with that camera angle, but Cornet way into the lead. Frogler Bell. Oh, he's gone very deep. He's outbraked himself. Oh no, it's probably the connection. It's lagging all over the place. There's been a crash at the back of the grid. As they try and filter their way through unscathed. I think Will was involved in that. Dace also at the back of the grid. I think he's got damage to his front wing. But Cornet takes the lead. Frogler Bell second. And there's another crash. I think Toss the Cave has gone into the wall. Doesn't look to have much damage, but I think he's okay. Maybe just a spin. Filter their way through. You just need to be really careful under these circumstances. Just try and keep it out of the wall and on the track. Cornet 1.1 seconds to Frogler Bell in second. And Rogers, can he reclaim first place? Lassa Haberhaus has had a good start, up 2 places in 4th. Exotic up through Red Dog, up 9 places into 7th. That's an incredible start. Now we have a yellow flag in sector 2. That's a Williams, I think, of Atamar. Has had a moment there, and he's gone across the corner. Oh, he must have damage to understeer like that. His front wing is completely gone. So he's had a big incident somewhere. He needs to get back to the pits as soon as he can on a fresh set of tyres. Domin Lee has had a good start. He's up 9 places. Yerdy with a good start as well. Oh, having said that, he's in the barriers and Tommy Lee follows in him. Yeah, he follows him in. Oh, hello. No, he's always with his lag today. He's still going. Has he crashed again? Was this a replay? I didn't know we had a replay. But two of them are in the wall. The Renault and the Alfa Romeo, and yeah, they just need to let the other cars through. Just as I said, they had good starts. Oh, now they're still. What is going on here? They're still going. This is the most lag I think I have ever seen. So Yerdy and Donnelly have not hit the wall. So if you are fans of those drivers, that is good news. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. It was lagging or something. Perhaps it was Rogers then who hit the wall. All the way down. Oh no, we've got that timing glitch. Touches the wall there. I can't tell if this is lag or whether they're actually all going off the track. We'll have to wait for the timing grid to sort itself out. Atomar's in the pits with a new front wing. I know that. Cornet, yeah, it's still in the lead. Gold second, Rogers is third then. So that's almost, the time screen has almost sorted itself out. Front tools were nice. Trying to cut his way through the grid. Got 6 places. Now a little bit of a train here with Yerdy, Donnelly and Coolguy in his way. See if we can make any moves on those guys. Massa Haberhals, relatively close to Cool Beans. Again, it's going to be very hard to overtake here, especially without the DRS at the moment. We'll just try and follow the battles as close as we can. Yerdy touches the wall there, doesn't really give an opportunity for Donnelly. Coolguy's all over the back of him. And he needs to put the pressure on because front Coolguy will be looking to cut through very quickly. Just trying to make their way through. Oh, Donnelly tries to go around the outside. I think he's done it there. He has. That was a bold move, perhaps capitalising on a mistake, but Coolguy's going to have a look at Yerdy as well down the inside. Is he going to have a go at Tommy Lee? No. Thinks better of it. Yerdy dropped 2 places. And now he's got Coolguy behind him, who looks like he might be going through. Going to have the outside line. Yerdy, ooh, just squeezes. But he does claim the corner. Funker's got the better line. Using the ERS to get past. Organise up into P11. At this part of the race, you just need to keep it as close to the car ahead to put the pressure on. But you need to concentrate, you need to watch your wheel spin. The Coolguy can get past Tommy Lee, although Tommy Lee can look break away. A good start at 10 places. Oh, his cold looks like he's gone a bit wide there. Damage. Takes a lot of curve out of there. Fogler Bell 2 seconds from Cornet. Looks like they're all. Donnelly looks like he's going into the wall. Cole pushes him into the wall and he's got front Coolguy. No, he's got Coolguy. Oh, Coolguy spins. Almost spins. Touches the wall. Front goes past. And that's what I'm saying about the traction and throttle. You just need to concentrate as hard as you can. Because one small mistake, you'll have the damage. As Van Rocco is having trouble at the back of the grid. Hopefully he doesn't have any damage. That's a shame because Van Rocco was feeling confident about this race. And yeah, he does have a lot of wing damage on that right hand side. So he'll be sliding away. Back into the pits for a fresh wing. Let's go Cool Beans. Rasa Haberhals chasing him. Interval, that's what we want. It's a bit too far back at the moment. Rasa Haberhals can make a move. Exotic. had a good start as well. It's a P6. Front. He might have a go at Dominique here down the inside. Yes, he does. Dominique brakes late, holds the outside. The defender from Dominique is going to force Tom to go around the outside of the next turn. They're lagging all over the place again here. Looks like Frontford just got past. He's going to have the inside for this one. Dominique is going to have to yield, or does he? No, he's still in it. He keeps his foot in it. Dominique is going to have to go around the outside again and eventually Front get past. That was a really good defence from Dominique. Nice clean driving between the two. That's really good to see. And unfortunately, when Rocco has retired from the session, he's in the pits. It's disappointing to see for him, but yeah, with that damage and perhaps that's the race. Doesn't feel like he can get back into it. It's a shame for him. Yeah, the other guys. Cornet is building a slight lead to Frog Labelle at the moment in second. Rogers is still a little way off. He's not really making any ground on those guys. Corbyn's about the same distance. Yellow flag in sector 1. Why is... that might be for Van Rocco's car. Let's go forward with Cole. He has now got the reigning champion Front behind him, who's on a mission at the moment. Okay, I think we're back live on board with Front Ice, who gets past Cold. We're having some issues with this one. There's a lot of lag. I think we are back live. Front now is behind Red Dog. Matter of time before he gets past his Red Dog struggling on the exit. Front using that ERS. He's going to have a go down the inside. Yes, he does. Can he get it stopped? A little bit of a lock-up. But Red Dog, the old switcheroo, comes back at him. Or does he? No. Again, that was the lag. But yeah, this part of the grid is all very bunched up at the moment. Cornet going faster, extending his lead. As Atama, I think, is having... No, that must have been Cool Guy. Having an issue there. As Dominique picks up a 3-second penalty. Ooh, Cool Guy in the wall. And that is his front wing gone. And from P17, that is not what you want. But that was a very nice slide. Not the quickest way through the turn, but good nonetheless. Not so good there. Cool Guy leaves the session with a DNF, so he is out. Atamar also having issues in P19. Just change this. There we go. You can see a bit more screen. Front Kruger, nice. That's the new fastest lap. He's up into P7 and is on the back of Exotic already. Van Rocco, are you with me?
Hi there, Mr. Wood. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you, sir. How are you?
Yeah, not bad.
Excellent.
Not bad.
I'm sorry.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm sorry to see that. I was rooting for you. As we're watching Funk go down the inside of Exotic for P6. Yeah, I'm not too sure what has been going on with the stream.
Well,
it was. Yeah, he's on a charge. There's 7 laps and he's already into 6th, so that was impressive.
Mentors, Corney's going to be worried, isn't he?
I think he would be, if I was him. Yeah, but he's building up a gap to Frog consistently, and Rogers is starting to close that, I think. But yeah, still a long way to go for Funk to get into the lead.
Yeah, I mean, Rogers having a good race. He's had a great form in SFR, has he? So, in fact, he's on form. He's in P3 at the minute. It's pretty good for him.
Yes, as he
improved the second time.
He's back on track. Yeah, he's lost both his end plates. He might be boxing for a new wing. And oh, righty boy's in the wall.
Wow.
Way past that righty boy in the wall. And yep, is he trying to drive into the wall, or is he? I don't know. There's been so much lag for me this race. I don't know what's real and what's not. I don't even know if he is in the wall.
It's pretty clean for me. Gliding. It's pretty clean. He's got all his front wings, so I don't think he's some pit stops. We're having some pit stops.
Corney's now second. So
yes.
Has he made a mistake then? Because he had I think it was a 4-second gap. Frog Bell in the lead, but Cornet is right on his gearbox. So Cornet before the stops was building up a gap. So I would imagine he'll be putting the pressure on Frog to get that P1 back.
I mean, Frog Bell is a race winner this season, so he's got the. He's not going to get nervous towards the end. Let's just say that being his first race win. So to lead the race, he is, he's up there on merit. And Rogers is pretty close behind as well. That gap is coming down.
Yeah, 2.5 seconds now. As Righty Boy is all over the back of Delta Lima, who's driving a good race. Your good friend. Up there in 11th at the moment.
Yeah, he knew how angry I was. He got the full brunt of it, not his fault. He got the full brunt of it, but there we are, part of a Delta Lima train. With Delta Lima, Righty, Yerdy and Tostakeva all aboard.
Yep, Toss getting a little out of shape there. Maybe having a look at Yerdy. And I'm going to make a move. Go to turn 14, right? So
Cornet is still 6/10 behind, 5/10 behind now. We could have a change of the leader on the Casino Straight. Cornet only 6/10 behind. Not sure what wings they're both running. Be higher than obviously usual. Good exit there from Cornet. Rock does get the traction win. He's left for the way.
Yep, he knows how to defend.
Not gaining at all. Rogers has dropped back a little bit.
Yeah.
Back out of that corner, he might be on the verge of another penalty there. So this could be good for Corbins. If Corbins is very... Corbins always stays with him.
Yeah,
very rarely gets time penalties. So this could be good for Corbins if he can just stick with Rogers. Let's see.
But he does have fun on his tail. I think that will be P5 for Corbins, perhaps in the next straight.
Oh yes, I've just I changed back to him and it was the back camera and there was just an orange McLaren right up his backside. It's quite a scary view then, actually.
See, Hunt doesn't take a look at this turnaround, but you would think it is inevitable for Hunt to take that P4, and then Rogers will be scared, keeping an eye on the in his mirrors.
It's got an 8-second buffer though, so and he should try up towards the end of the race as well. The last 5 or 6 laps could be dry, so that would be interesting as well.
Okay, we'll keep an eye on that.
Corner gets a bit out of shape on the exit of the last corner onto the pit straight, so we messed up a little bit there. But Frog, the safety car, PSC.
Yes.
We had 2 down.
That looked like it might have been Toss and Righty Boy.
A Renault.
Oh, 5-second penalty for Big Boy, ignoring yellow flag.
Yeah.
Going a bit too fast, but I know Toss and Righty Boy were virtually stopped.
Righty Boy's currently AI.
Yeah, Righty missing his front wing.
Croquet has got a drive-through penalty. Toss is gonna... Yes, he's gone green. Toss is overtaking Righty.
Yeah,
Did you say Righty's got... Oh yeah, he's got no front wing
no front wing at all,
has he?
so they must have had a collision, I think, at turn 13
Toss
at
looks
the
like he's
hairpin.
entering the pit lane. Follow Toss into the pits. Has he hit that wall? No, he's cleaning. Delta's in the pits. He just had a new front wing fitted with fresh intermediate tyres. Fumph is making the overtake on going around the outside, coming onto the bridge, but Coolbeans holds that position.
Yeah.
And Coolbeans fought back.
Good defending from Coolbeans.
Fump's got a chance down this straight. All the time, Lasser is catching up with him as well. Coolbeans pulls away actually from Fumph down the straight, so Fumph's only real chance is going to be into the corners.
Yeah, he's going to have to capitalise on a mistake, I think, because Coolbeans has got plenty of ERS at his disposal to man the defence if he needs to.
He's under half-hand Frog Level now, so he's pushing Frog all the way, coming down the pit straight.
Yeah, Frog with almost 100% ERS.
He's only got 42. But yeah, Frog is just driving his own race out the front. He's going to use all of that to defend.
We'll follow those.
Rogers is dropping back even more now. Rogers has... No, he has got a wing, it's just a different colour. It's very strange.
See, no, Cornet, I don't think it's going to... It's not close enough on this occasion.
No, he hasn't got... Frog is using... He's using his ERS very, very wisely, literally just on those 2 straights. And so here we go. Fumph is right behind Coolbeans, making the overtake up the inside, down the casino. Coolbeans has got the inside, but he does give that up. Just filters in behind Fumph.
Yeah,
and Rogers is... next driver up the road is Rogers.
10-second
How long
gap.
is he going to take?
Yeah.
9.9 now, 9.8 now.
With every word you say, it comes down.
It's coming.
Yeah, I would not want to be Rogers right now.
No.
But Rogers was very quick in qualifying, so it won't be easy. The further front gets up the grid, the harder it will be for him. So.
Yeah, and the rain is slowing down as well. Fumph is a very, very good wet driver. He's very, very good in the drive. He's also a very, very good wet driver. So the playing field will definitely level out a little bit more when the rain, if and when the rain stops.
Yeah. Well, was it supposed to be a dry finish or just less heavy?
Yeah. So I think it was at the beginning of the race. It was heavy wet, and then in 20 minutes was into condition, dry off, and then at plus 45 it was dry.
Okay, so I'm just on board the corner here. Sorry, Van Rocco. He's going to go down the inside on Frog. Oh, they make contact, but Frog stays ahead.
That was great defending there from Frog. He just left it where he had to.
Yeah, he just parked it.
Cornet decided to give that up.
Dace and Will, I think, have had a collision. Dace facing the wrong way. I'll get back on board with Cornet. as he's going to try, I think, virtual safety car. That ends the chances of overtaking on this occasion. It might have been.
There was a good chance there from Cornet, and he got done by the VSC.
Yeah, I think Frog will be a bit relieved about that.
Kumpf has still got 100% ERS. Rogers has still got quite a lot of ERS. It's only Cornet using his ERS up at the front four, obviously to try and get back in front of Frog. Because if he can get back in front of Frog, then he drove off into the distance at the beginning, didn't he? He had about a 4 or 5 second lead.
Yeah.
He's trying desperately to open up that gap. Green again.
Yeah, I think Cornet
Hairpin is quite a good spot to overtake into on the inside.
It is
very down there.
Yeah, Rogers is only 1.6 behind again. He's catching up. Front has brought the gap down by a second.
We've got Yerdy out on the medium tyre. Yerdy is on the medium tyre, and so is Dace. Dace is on the medium.
I can still see the rain coming down on the screen, so is it too early?
This could be... Oh yeah, I think so, because Yerdy is really struggling to get out of the pit lane. There's too much water on the track still.
Yeah, it must be too early. This is too early. Brave call.
Dace. Watch Dace coming out the pit lane as well. He is... I mean, it could be genius, or it could be absolute... Gonna say something else then, but is 8/10 behind now. It's 7/8. Yellow flag. Is a McLaren
in the wall.
It's a crash, so that could be. Is it right in the middle of the track? This could be a safety car here. This could be a safety car. Yerdy's going backwards.
Yeah, those mediums are not the right tyre to be on.
He's lost 10 seconds on this lap alone, 11 seconds now. Righty boy overtook him at the exit of the pit lane. So yeah, the mediums are not the right tyre.
Yeah, not too early. But yeah, Yerdy's still going. He just wants that rain to stop and dry up as soon as possible. The only thing you can hope for really at this stage. Delta Lima is going to just sail past.
Rogers is 10th behind. Oh, you've just left the session, Mr. Boot.
Oh, that's odd. I'm still watching the race. Oh. That's a pain.
Is he? No, he does back out at the last minute again. He's making Frog aware that he is there though, so that is putting a bit of pressure on Frog. Rogers only just behind at 8/10. You still there, Mr. Woot, or have you?
I am. No, I'm not
disconnected.
No, I'm rejoining. Yeah, we're listening to you.
Oh, you actually good. You actually did. You did get kicked in the end, then I take it.
I assume so. Yeah, I had a migrating host message, but yeah, I'm getting back in as soon as possible.
Corner's going up the inside at the hairpin of Frog, but Frog again defends hard. Corner can't make the move. The Frog is Corner going to go up the other thing? Corner is definitely starting to get a bit impatient now. I've been in parties with Corner when he's been stuck behind a driver, and he does get very impatient. So. I think he's very calm, and then all of a sudden he just goes, "No, I need to get past now," and I think that is what he's doing. Oh, there you have a little collision there. Frog is, I think he's struggling on these intermediate tyres.
Yeah, perhaps it's time to switch over.
Yeah, we currently have a three-way fight at the front. Rogers is right behind him now as well, and Thump is only 3.7 behind. Cornet is going to try and get past Rockabell. He has to do it very soon. Frog's still got a good chunk of ERS, 80%. Cornet's got 30. Rogers has got 80. So, if Cornet doesn't make this move, I think Rogers will be moving Cornet.
Yeah, we do know Rogers likes to send one down the inside. So Cornet will be looking now in his mirrors as well as forwards. We are back with the stream.
Very good. This is the closest he's ever been. Cornet is on the. He's actually side by side now into the corner. Are they going to get round there clean? From the bell hangs it round the outside. And Cornet's going round the outside. They're side by side. This is great racing for Singapore clean. In the wet.
Oh,
and
no.
Cornet does it, but no, Frog spins him out. Cornet's been spun out. Oh, just as we were saying how clean and good it was, but that's always going to happen on a street track. So Rogers gains P2, and he's chasing down Frog Labelle for P1. Fumph is only 1.8. Fumph is, you can see the back of Rogers now, after being 10 seconds behind earlier. Are you back in the stream again now?
I am, yeah, we saw all that. Yeah, we're watching that. It's all kicking off now. Yeah, I couldn't really tell who was at fault there, but no doubt there will be a steward's inquiry into that. And Rogers, reposition for him. Oh,
from the first view, I mean, I obviously can't see. Replays, but from first view, it was a shot from above, and there was a tree in the way, so I couldn't quite see where the incident was. But first view is it's a street track; it could be a racing incident, but you never know.
Yeah, let's let the stewards decide, because I had a I think I might have been from the same angle as you. You could see the contact, but yeah, let's leave it to the experts.
See what's going on. It's the three-way fight at the front though. Corner's in the pit lane. What tyre is he going to put it on? What do you reckon he's going to do? Is he going to go brave and go for the medium tyre or a soft tyre? Or is he going to go for another set of inters? He's going for inters.
Interesting.
He's going to drop quite far down now for the new front wing. Still three. Running line astern going down the casino. That's a miles left.
So perhaps then Cornet thinks there's going to be a lot more laps of this rain, as all Fumph is starting to have a look at Rogers now. And go down the inside.
I think he is. That is a great move there. Just let it go, Rogers, let it go. You've had bad form in SFR, you just need to keep it on track. Let Fumph do his bit. And, you know, hope that Fumph and Frog have a bit of a coming together as well.
Yep, I was about to say that.
I really want Rogers to. In such bad form. I want him to come good at the end of the season.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, like you said, if I was Rogers now, I'd be waiting for Fumph to pounce on Frog and try and pick up some scraps and get past Frog. Yeah, that would be my going through my mind. I'm just watching Exotic and Domi Lee at the moment. Domi Lee trying to get past Exotic. But I don't think he's going to have it.
There are other drivers. It's such an interesting fight at the front. I thought there were other drivers on the track. So he's only 4 tenths behind Colton.
He is.
Both racing points are with.
No, that's bad for your team.
Delta's not even in contention. I think he's going to lap. He's just about to. He won't be far from away from being lapped. So he's only 2 tenths behind. This is. I think both could do Frog on this lap. And that's great.
He's going to go down the inside.
It's a good spot for overtaking this corner. Yeah, down the inside. Gets it done before before the corner, so Frog has to give that up. Yeah, I mean he's. How does someone go from P20 to P1 in 18 laps in the wet in Singapore? How?
Alien. Just alien behaviour.
It is. Definitely confirming his driver's champion status.
Yeah, he's just flexing at the moment. Delta Lima is facing the wrong. Well, he's facing the right way, but I'm not sure if this was lag on a street cross and hit the pit entry.
No, he's facing the wrong way. He's got half a front wing.
Yeah, laps ago. Now he's solidified as P15, I think, for the time being. A safety car.
I think that has, yes.
Probably
Yeah,
the only thing that can
I was
save him.
hoping for a safety car, and then it didn't happen.
Yeah. Not yet. There's
So,
just over halfway there.
No, we didn't have one last season either.
Okay.
And we had all 20 drivers finish last season.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's surprising. But given the real F1 stats of safety car in every race, that's, yeah, fair play.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
I'm going to look at Rogers now. On the back of Frog.
I think Frog is running quite a big. They're all probably running about the same downforce, but Frog might be running a little bit less because every car is struggling to get close to him. Frog's using up a bit more ERS now. Rogers isn't. Still got nearly 100%. We have a yellow flag. It's in sector 3 between the Mercedes, a Ferrari, and a Red Bull.
I think they look alright.
Not sure what happened there.
Yeah, it's
Delta is coming in the pits, I think. Oh no, he's still got to replace him. So he said at the beginning he was going to have 3 front wings. I think this is about his 5th now.
Well, at least
I'd
he's
already
keeping...
used 2. Delta's retiring.
Okay. It's a
Fair
shame
enough,
for the Mercedes team.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Big Boy is...
now at this point.
I was going to say Big Boy's on the mediums now.
Mediums. He's risking it. It does look like it stopped raining in one. It does look like it has actually stopped raining. So with 12 laps left, what would you do at this point with 12 laps left? Would you go medium or would you go hard? Because the mediums, they can struggle. They're not the most durable tyre around here.
Toss has picked up some damage, I think. Yeah, missing a big chunk of front wing.
Yes, he has. This is one of his favourite tracks, isn't it? It's very good round Singapore, but he's not having a good race. It's his new wheel, I think. Runs very wide on the
yeah, I made sure to watch that.
Pretty cool, we're going to see a retire from session now. Yes, we see the retire from session. There we go.
That's a shame.
We have a lot of... Oh, Righty Boy nearly drops it on the exit there. So how's P16 getting on with his lap times?
Exotic as well also came in. Those two 11th and 12th, so yeah, we'll watch them. Just going back to Rogers, there's only 4 tenths from Frog.
3 drivers. Cornet now puts the medium tyre on. This could bring him back into play.
Lassa Haberhaus, I've not seen much of him this race, but he's pressuring Corbins for P4, half a second behind. Perhaps one of them will try and do the undercut onto the dry zone. Would be what I'd be thinking about if I was Lassa Haberhaus right now.
Yeah, it's obviously quite hard to overtake. Probably still behind Frog.
Shot back a little bit from him.
I'll tell you what though, Tommy Lee has gained 13 positions today. That's a brilliant drive from Tommy Lee.
Very good.
Second time penalty.
Yeah, I think Tommy Lee and Exotic might have had a coming together at some point. So we'll have to see what really happened there. But yeah, 13 places. Very good. More penalties.
Just coming in the pit lane. The DRS has been enabled. That is perfect timing there for them. As the medium tyres confirmation that it is now going to be a hard, a dry tyre.
See what he puts on. Mediums. Frog in as well. Rogers behind him. Looks like mediums for the Renault team. And mediums also.
Quite far away, so it's 62.
Yeah. Lassa Haberhaus and Corbin's both pits, so no undercut there.
Lassa actually had to wait there, I think.
Yeah, it looked a little slow. But Lassa is ahead. Lassa is ahead of Corbin, so perhaps he made an overtake.
Oh, yes. What happened there?
Incredible race.
Well out when I looked just at the second again then. Very glitch, feels like it's a very glitchy lobby. Cornet's done Red Dog. Red Dog going into the pit lane. The Cornet currently P7, currently P6. And he's only, well, I'd say only, he's 12.5 seconds behind Coolbeans. So this is going to drop Red Dog out of the points, I think.
I'll tell you another thing you haven't noticed. Rogers P2, he's a long way ahead of Frog Labelle. So maybe Frog Labelle's had an issue then.
Front wing change, that's 5 seconds, isn't it? So if we had a front wing change in the pit lane. Yes,
possibly. Have a look at the gaps. They're all a bit spread out now. Cold and Will are quite close together. I think everybody now is on the medium tyre. Yep, everyone on the mediums. Front is opening up, almost a 10-second gap, and don't forget he started from the back of the grid. So this, we're only on lap 22, and a league of his own today. Out there first. And Frog closed that gap to Rogers. He's having a very solid defensive display earlier on in the race, but he's going to have to push hard now if he wants to get P2 from Rogers.
Rogers has a time penalty of 3 seconds. So
half a second behind.
So Rogers is going to have to start putting his foot down. He is using a lot more ERS now. He's on purple middle sector. So he's got a personal best in the middle, in the first sector, should I say. So he is flying, he is going faster than he's been all race, so we'll see how it goes.
Willans has got past Cold, and there's a Renault. Yeah, I think Frog has had an issue there. Yeah, he's dropped back a lot from Rogers now. He had a spin. Last Haberhaus is only a second and a half behind. I don't think Frog has got damage to his front wing. Oh no, he's missing an end plate, I think, a left end plate.
Who's that, sorry?
I think that's Frog with a left end plate gone, it is. So he's hit the wall. Last Haberhausen will look to get past as soon as possible, and maybe a podium for him.
However, Coolbeans is only 3 seconds behind Lasser, with no penalties compared to Lasser's 6 seconds. So,
yes.
in a minute, Coolbeans is looking to be on for another podium. He always gets P3.
It's like you said, he hasn't got any penalties.
I feel disingenuous saying he lucks into P3 because he doesn't luck into P3. He is a fast driver in his own right. But he's always there. He's always there to pick up. When he's not had maybe the greatest race, he will still always, he'll always be there or thereabouts on every for a podium.
Yeah, it's the consistency that counts in league racing. So fair play to him.
And as I said before, he just doesn't appear to pick up time penalties either. Which I'm gonna, what's the word I've done now? Just cursed him. So he probably will, but
yeah, hopefully he'll keep it clean.
Yeah, I've been trying all season not to give them the A star in my grade book. Because I don't think he's such a fight. He just gets an A every week. I might as well just write down A. But this week I've got a feeling he might have to pick up because he is having a fantastic race.
Yeah, he's hardly perfect. No, I don't know if in qualifying if he deliberately started from P20 or he had a genuine issue.
No, I think he genuinely started from P20. He wanted to, do a last and first.
Okay.
Just to flex, basically.
Yeah.
Which is fair enough. If he was started in P1, he would have been on lapped pretty much the whole field by now, I reckon.
Yeah, probably. Or Frog picked up another penalty.
Frog has just had such a good 21 laps of the race. And it now appears to be falling apart a little bit for him. He's got exotic right back behind him. such a shame for Frog. Having a great race until this point.
Yeah, he was doing really well defensively, and yeah, since they started drying up, it's just he's had a few issues. I don't know if Exotic can close the gap or not. If he does, he's got 6 seconds on top of where Frog is now anyway, so that's will just ride out this P8.
Coolbeans is 3.5 seconds behind Lasser. And he has, that's technically 2.5 seconds with the time penalties that Lasser has. So, yeah, that's Coolbeans. All he has to do now is just stay in that spot. He has got Cornet coming up fast behind him.
Yeah, with a 3-second penalty as well.
So, yeah, we'll see what happens there. If Cornet does catch up to the back, because obviously they're all running wet setups. Most of them, I would assume, anyway.
Oh, okay, so you have selected a wet setup yourself for the race, did you?
I was running a wet setup.
Ah. That's interesting, isn't it? Because you sort of think, how much time will you gain in the wet compared to how much of the race will be dry, and whether you'll be slower in the wet with a dry setup or slower in the dry with a wet setup.
Oh, that's okay. I think I just lag. Tommy Lee lag. He literally went straight on after the bridge, and then it all of a sudden appeared back on the track and scared the hell out of me.
To the Lewis Hamilton.
Famous Tommy Lee lag.
He's been
Rogers, I tell you what, Rogers is catching up to foot. The gap was 9.5 earlier, it's now 8. Rogers is catching.
This is interesting. Perhaps one just trying to do some cool down for second to first challenge in the last stage of the race.
Possibly, yes. Very possibly.
8.1, it is coming down, okay. We'll keep an eye on that, otherwise the gaps are fairly...
It's all a bit, Crocodile's picking the fastest lap for him in a minute, so at least he's got something to shout about at the end. And both racing points are in the points. Maybe not though, because, hang on a second.
Yeah, with the penalty, they have a lot of penalties between them. Will is clean at the moment.
Got that annoying glitch with the ears on Red Dogs. I'll jump off Red Dog for a minute. But yeah, so Will is 2.6 behind B16. I never know if it is B16 or Big. I don't know.
That's a great question.
But yeah, so Will at the minute is going to jump B16 and he will jump Red Dog as well. So Red Dog will be P10, Will be P11. So Will doing a great job with no penalties today. Bit of a scrappy race for him, but no penalties. We'll jump him. We'll see him in the points as long as he keeps the last 5 laps.
We'll see.
Front stabilised, 8.1, 8.2 seconds, so that's stabilised. Front has decided he wants to race again.
Starting to try again.
Yeah. Coolbeans has gained a little bit of time on Lasser, so he's now under 3 seconds.
Yes.
And Cornet's also gained a second on Coolbeans as well. That's about it really at the minute. That's how B16 gets another penalty, so that does pretty much guarantee that we'll jump in.
Yeah, that is at least P10 for Will. Which I suppose from a Mercedes point of view, you're very happy about.
Yeah, so just 1 point per racing point would be good. I'm not sure. Let's have a quick look at while we've got a bit of a lull in the race. Have a quick look at the constructors, because at this point McLaren win the Constructors' Championship as well.
Ah, so he is really trying in front. He wants to win in style for the team. Another penalty for Frog Labelle. 6 seconds he has now. But the 2 guys behind him, Exotic and Red Dog, both have 9 seconds of penalties. So you wouldn't really be worried too much about that at the moment.
So the standings haven't been updated since Bahrain, or from Bahrain, should I say? So I've got to work it out a little bit. We've got points in Bahrain. Delta got a point.
Meanwhile, Cold has had a bit of an issue. Looks like he had a spin in some races, missing half a wing. And missed the corner there.
Who's that, sorry?
Cold. The new boy picked up another penalty.
Oh, yes. Takes all of that corner.
Maybe he's on his way to retirement, perhaps.
Where we're going, we don't need roads. Rogers has closed the gap a bit now, half a second to them, so 7.8, 7.9. So at this moment in time, Racing Point and Mercedes are on equal points with 17 each.
Wow.
With Racing Point getting a point, that will edge them up a little bit higher. We have retirement. Yeah, he retired. That's good from Cole. He's read I messaged him just before the race, said, please don't ready up, I'll do so. And he's like, yeah, I know, and he's also gone on the foot to the side of the pit, so he has gone through all the legals, he joined the Discord today, he's gone through all the legals, and he knows everything, so it's a great job from him, well done, man.
Yep, appreciate that.
So yeah, Alpha were in the mix as well, they only had 19 points, it would have been, beginning of this race it was 19, 17, 17. Alpha are picking up obviously at least a hefty chunk of points from Rogers. So they're going to be clear of the wooden spoon, so it's going to be down to Mercedes and Racing Point again. Racing Point are going to be 1 point ahead though, so that's not going to be... I'm not going to like this towards the end of the season.
Tommy Lee into the pits. Maybe going for fastest lap perhaps.
Yeah.
Good. I imagine have a soft tyres out for him.
Put the soft tyre on, it looks like.
His off it goes
I'll
through.
take some front wing out as well. Yep. Taking some front wing with a new front wing.
Red Dog coming around the last corner.
No.
Red Dog and B16, Willans as well. They're all going to get past Tommy Lee. This is a Mercedes nightmare. Tommy Lee is now out of the points.
Oh! No!
I think Van Rocco is going to kick Tommy Lee out of the lead.
Tommy, get your foot down and overtake those Racing Point, please. Jesus Christ.
So just over 2 laps to do that, and he's a long way back.
4 seconds. 4 seconds.
But he's got to have to get past Will first, who is putting the pressure on B16. And if Will is stuck in the DRS zone of B16, that's going to make it even harder for Tommy Lee to get past.
Yeah, but yeah, it's got fresh rubber, that's the only thing that's I'm clinging on to here. So we have Racing Point going to drop a couple of positions from time penalty. Tommy Lee has 9 seconds, so that's not going to impact. So yeah, at the minute, Racing Point are finishing 9 and 10, which is 3 points.
You did all of that
race of the season.
Oh. You've got your work cut out, my friend.
Yeah, so I'm not racing next week. Ted Wilder's going to take my seat next week. He's going to race with me with Mercedes as a point scorer as well.
As a point scorer, okay.
Yes, because we've already decided that, obviously with the commentating and the streaming, we've already organised that with Ted Wilder to take my seat for the next race.
Okay, fair enough.
So he will be picking up points next season for next race for Mercedes.
Tommy Lee's already passed Will. Or is he?
Is he?
Ooh, no, Will's...
No, side by side, turn 1, Dominic's going to get him. Dominic's got him. So, Domi, now chase after those Racing Points.
Yeah, he's going to get past B16, I imagine, fairly easily here.
This is good. Sorry boys, but being a bit selfish here.
That's quite good. Within a lap. That was 4 seconds he made up, was it? That's quite impressive.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it was 3.9. He was behind at one point. Yeah, he's catching massively, and he's going to get. This is going to drop B16 out of the points. It might even drop Red Dog out of the points as well, you know. Because Dobby Lee is going to have the excellent exit out of here.
He's almost there already.
I think Dobby Lee might get Red Dog at this point. There's still a lap left to go.
Oh, not quite.
He's not making the move here. He's going to do it. Round the outside, is he? No, he's back in. He's not going to look again. He's going to got the inside. Oh, he's no.
Ooh, in the corner.
Tommy, just keep calm. Stay calm, stay calm.
He could be a race engineer. It's almost every corner he's got. He took traction. He could overtake anywhere at this point. Red Dog going defensive at every opportunity. Will be in vain now. I think Tom Lee's. Yeah.
So the front is coming up into the last sector. Last couple of corners. I'll ride on board with Quint as he crosses the line. We need one of those mini televisions. Tommy Lee has done Red Dog. Congratulations, Quint. Last to first. Great drive. Great drive. No, it's not. It's not. Oh, what am I doing?
Last lap now. Last lap now, Rocco. Bit premature. I think there's pills for that, but never mind.
I swear I said 31. Anyway. Tommy Lee, you absolute hero.
Fair play, but he has lost a place to Exotic still from that decision. I'm still not convinced that was the right one.
I think he had wing damage, didn't he? So I think he wouldn't have made it round otherwise.
Ah, okay, fair enough.
He had a wing change, so he had to do that. And has he got fastest lap? Yeah, wouldn't have, because he's been stuck in traffic.
Yeah, he's got a chance now though. He's in clean air. Will's still behind Big Boy. Not that it'll matter after the penalties have been applied.
Will jump one of them, so then he'll be 1 point for the racing point. So thankfully, it was 3 about 3 laps ago. He's only back to 1 again. They're still catching him.
Yeah, your blood pressure can return to normal.
Yeah, that's not good. I'm an old man. Blood pressure needs to stay low.
Yeah, have some Weetabix or something. That's probably done. Oh, hang on.
So
oh dear, you're not going to be happy with this. Your blood pressure's...
No.
Oh no.
Tommy Lee.
Yeah.
Right, that's it.
Oh, he's gone again.
Comes across the last couple of laps. Cross the line. He won. Great job. Last to first has worked. Roger's coming around the last corner with 6 seconds worth of time penalties. He's fine though. He'll stay in P2. Lasser 23 seconds back. Corbyn's just sat behind him basically. Corbyn's literally just been sat behind him and he's just to pick up the pieces. So Lasser finishes P3 on track. Or will finish P3 on track. That will drop with time penalties, and that confirms that Lasser picks up another 3 seconds there.
Yep.
So yeah, Corbyn's P3.
Very good job from Corbyn's. Corner 8, relatively quiet into the
has
race.
overtaken B16.
He has.
Into P9, and he's only 2 seconds behind Red, so he will jump him also on the track. Exotic at P7. Bob has finished on P6. Lucky for Bob. Great drive from him. Just a shame that. Great first 20 laps. Just a shame that it all went a bit heaped on after that.
Yeah, he had a very good defensive performance towards the early stage, so I think he might be disappointed, but yeah, we did see some good work from him. Exotic now rounds the last corner, up 2 places, and Red Dog just behind him.
Here come the racing points. Finishes P8 on track. We have a yellow flag.
P9.
Here's the yellow flag.
Red Dog. Will goes ahead of Exotic by 2 tenths.
That is just what happens, isn't it? When you just keep it in the on the track.
And Tommy Lee is out. Tommy Lee didn't. The last corner. He just about caught that on the stream.
Last corner,
but he was going backwards towards the wall. So it's a DNF. He had 20 metres left of the race to complete. But driver of the day, front cool and ice. And Van Rocco, you would agree with that?
Driver of the day from Google, nice, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, hard to
Another
disagree.
race win. Yeah, you can't. He's flexed his German muscles. And, yeah. Great drive from him. Great drive from him.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of good driving we've seen today from a lot of drivers, so yeah, shame about the number of DNFs, but yeah, we have seen a lot of good quality.
The race, the wet, it's raining again now. Very strange, but the wet's definitely had a massive point to play in the race. With the amount of drivers DNFing, it's very hard to keep on the track. Me included, I struggled. Look at my fastest lap time, 2 minutes 23 seconds. What a lap that was!
Wow, that's. I think a statue of Stephen Hawking could go faster than that.
I think it probably could. I didn't even break the 2:20 mark. You know, full guide 2:03. Dace got into the 1 minute 57s, and I need to make sure I've got this on the thing so I can take a screenshot.
I'm trying to go through all the incidents, but just not enough time.
I've got 6 messages. I've got 6 pings in bloody.
Well, that was round 11 of 12.
Yeah, that was.
I hope the stream wasn't affected too much, but yeah, for me it was constantly watching it. So I hope the stream was there, but yeah, apologies for those watching. If okay, so excellent.
Whatever you missed, I picked up on. So
okay, good.
Streams to merge together. So yeah, that's fine.
Perfect. We did catch a lot of it.
Yes, we did.
Between us, so yeah, that's good to know. But yes, thank you everybody for tuning in. And I think if you are looking to go to Singapore and drive, make sure it's not raining. Would be my advice.
I like that advice. It's very good advice. It's not the nicest. It's a hard track to drive in the dry, let alone in the wet. So yeah, sorted. Thank you for doing that today, Mr. DeWoot.
No worries. Been a pleasure. Thank you for your company. I was ashamed that you had to leave the race to come here, but I'm happy to have spoken with you. It's been very nice.
Yeah, exactly. I was already out. If I were, I'd already messed up. I had a really good Joe. If you watched my start was insane, and yeah, went round the outside and then got collected by Williams halfway around the lap. So that wasn't fun.
Yeah, that's far from ideal.
Yeah, the ghosting happened basically, or not ghosting happened, and then yeah, that was my race done and dusted then. And then I kept making mistakes, so I thought, hey, what better way to do it?
Well, you followed the rules, which was leading by example. That's very good. Do we do any interviews now, or are we ending this? What do you normally do here?
I think we'll just end it. If I'm honest, it's been a bit of a chaotic race. I think there might be a few shouty things. So yeah, I think we'll just end it. Unless you want to do any.
I think yeah, the stewards might be a bit busy. I think this week. So yeah, okay. In that case, we'll end it. That was round 11. Fun just dominates. Maybe we can do a 5-lap head start for everyone else next race, or I don't know, something.
I still won't stop it.
Put him in the safety car. We've got to do something.
Still won't stop it.
Okay, well, thank you, Van Rocco, for your time today, and we'll see what happens next week. I look forward to it.